Hey YouTube, we're listening to Billy Woods again. Oh my god, it's been a while since I've listened to Billy Woods. I mean, on this channel, not in private. I've been listening to Billy Woods in private, so my throat is a bit fucked up, so sorry for that. Quick recap, okay? My history of listening to Billy Woods. I think I listened to that one album first, like the new album, when it came out, but I'm not sure because I know that I've listened to History Will Absolve Me last year around the same time as now, so around like a year ago. If you look at my recent listens here on the left, you can see that, oh god, hold on, I need to take Mentos, because fucking my throat is evil. Cool. You can see Hiding Places. I've heard Hiding Places. I've listened to it again recently. I've listened to actually every Billy Woods album again that I've listened to recently. Everyone. Every single one that you see on the left side here. All of these albums. Hiding Places, History of Solve Me Maps, and the 2025 album. Yeah. Jesus. Sorry. So those are the ones I've heard. And then recently I've also, literally 2 days ago or something, I've also listened to Church. Favorite one? Probably the 2025 album or History Will Absolve Me. History Will Absolve Me is great. Now hold on a second. Okay. Yeah. So these two albums are great, and then my third favorite is Maps, and then Hiding Places, and then Church. Right, so I've been recently watching this one guy on YouTube react to Billy Woods albums. I forgot the name. Something like Nash Sean or something like Sean. I forgot, low-key. But that kind of inspired me to get back into Billy Woods. I like watching reactions sometimes of albums that I like, so that was really fun. And now I'm like, okay, this album right here is one that he's also reacted to, but I haven't listened to it yet. So essentially what I'm gonna do, this is gonna be really funny, I'm gonna listen to this album, listen to another album on stream, and then when I'm done, I'm probably sometime at night I'm gonna watch the reaction, or like maybe tomorrow I'll watch the reaction to this album by that one YouTuber. Let me see if I can find the YouTuber so I can give like a little shout out. Let's see if I can. Yeah, let's see. If I just type in Billy Woods reaction. It will come up eventually. With it. Neck Sean. Neck Sean? I think that's the name. And yeah. That's pretty much who's inspired me to like get back into Billy Woods, so that's awesome. I don't know if he still makes videos. I've checked on his channel, and I think the last video was 2 weeks ago, and before that was 3 months ago. So not quite sure what's going on there, but I was doing fine. I really enjoy watching the content, and yeah, this is what brings me here today. Really funny. Today I haven't even planned to listen to more Billy Woods today, of course. My plan today was actually to listen to 2 metal albums, because I usually listen to metal music, for those who don't really watch me. I don't remember typing that. That's funny. I usually listen to metal music on this channel, at least recently, because I'm doing a project. So yeah, me doing a rap album right now is really rare, but I'm just so excited. Okay, let me talk about the album. Okay, we have Aethiopes. I don't know what that means. I should probably look it up. Oh, is it people from Ethiopia? It might be. No, never mind. Oh, what? Aethiopes is an ancient European and Greco-Roman geographical term generally referring to dark-skinned or burn-faced people. What? That's what comes up when I type that. Derived from Greek, it primarily described indigenous populations of the Upper Nile, Sub-Saharan Africa, and parts of North Africa, rather than strictly identifying with the modern nation of Ethiopia. Oh, okay. Well, I hope that's not a slur, because that would be pretty bad. But yeah, I'm not quite sure about the history of that word. Let me look it up. Let me look it up. Okay. It is not inherently an ethnic slur. Okay, that's good. All right. So I can say the title. That's good. Okay. Because you know that the last album that he dropped, I didn't know it was a slur before, so I'm glad I didn't do a reaction where I said that like countless of times. Anyways, other things about this album. My throat is evil. Other things about this album, right? We have 40 minutes, 13 songs. Sorry if I'm yapping a bit at the start of the video. I usually do that kind of just to get my mind like into the thing that we're listening to. We got Boldy James on here on Salvage, and Gabe Nandes. I think I've heard Gabe Nandes before somewhere. And Boldy James I know from I've seen his stuff online. I haven't really listened to it though. Then we have Elucid, which of course we have Elucid. I mean, a Billy Woods album without Elucid would be kind of weird, you know. So yeah. Quell Chris, that's good. I have one of his albums on vinyl. It's the, what is it called? Is it called Fame Money? Fame Death, something like that. I think it's Fame Death. Yeah. Denmark Vesey, I don't know who that is. Mike Ladd, I think I've heard before, but I'm not sure. LP, I mean, of course I know LP, right? Breeze Bruin, I'm not sure. Fatboy Sheriff, I'm not sure. Despot was on the recent album, and that feature was actually amazing. Like, generally amazing. I love that feature. Shinehead, not sure. Who produced all this? Preservation? Okay, wait. This is all adding up. What? Okay, no, I need to take this like one step at a time. Preservation apparently produced most things on here, I would assume. Or, it doesn't really show up. Preservation made an album with Gabe Nandes. That's why that name was familiar. Last year called Sortilege, where there was also a Billy Woods feature on there. However, Preservation is also part of Dr. Yen Lo, which is a project that I've listened to a bit by Preservation and Ka. I think you say Ka, right? Which is a great rapper who sadly passed away recently, but has made some generally like inspiring work, like Honor Killed the Samurai, The Thief Next to Jesus. Those are the two that I've heard so far by him, and they're amazing. The lyrics are great. They're like really like introspective and talking about things. Just really good. Kind of like going in a similar direction as Billy Woods, but a bit more like the vocals are a bit more like laid back sounding. Yeah. Okay, we're already 10 minutes in the reaction. I should probably start. So, okay, let me just see. Who produced? I assume Preservation produced most of it. I don't know who the hell is Glow in the Dark Flowers. What? Glow in the Dark Flowers? Steel Tip Dove apparently has also worked on this album a bit. There's a lot of like people in here. Okay. Steel Tip Dove, Glow and Dark Flowers as producer and co-producer. Willie Green? I'm not sure who that is. Okay. Alright, let's just start. Let's just get into it. I mean, I don't want to waste any more time. Okay, I've heard one song that is Salvage. I've heard nothing else. Please tell the lyrics of you, okay? Good. Let's see. And man, I'm excited.
I think Mengistu Haile Miriam is my neighbor. Whoever it is moved in and put an automated gate up, repainted brick walls atop which now cameras rotated. By 8 the place dark, one light burned later, razor wire like a slinky. Rumor is Paul Sabam took the secretary right eye and pinky. Evenings he take a snifter of whiskey on the veranda, I wonder what he's thinking. In the morning the maid brings coffee from the kitchen. Some nice strange music plays, I lay in bed and listen. Downstairs I hear my mother breaking dishes, my father tripping. It's been quite bad lately, high tension, galvanized steel security fencing. To get through the day, give myself a mission. Anything will get me out the house, a blessing. His bodyguard chews cat, spits black in the rhododendron. Blacked out rains rumble when he start the engine. Avocado tree hang over the property line. I watch from as high as I can climb. The dog looks up and whines. The hills are alive with landmines. I live in my mind. Not sure what I'm looking for, but I'll know what I find. My mother sent the gardener to look for me, but the sky is a great place to hide. Never told the truth in your life. Can't start now. Ever so slowly locked up in your own house. Never told the truth in your life. Can't start now. Ever so slowly locked up in your own house. The guests start having doubts, the host nowhere to be found. There's ghosts in the building's bones, so many skeletons in the ground. When everything collapsed, he just melted to the crowd. Suitcase packed, melted down the crown. But a haven's only safe as long as they want you around. Tomorrow, it's no telling. Hollow when you done selling.
You see how well they treat me? My own courtyard for private strolls. And in my chalet, every possible amenity, not to mention the occasional night visitor. I must confess, Kabir, this detention seems to look well on you. But so does captivity look well on a ram we are fattening up for the feast. Or perhaps I should say on a wife we treat with special favor because she's going to bear us a child. What happens when the great day comes and there is only a calabash under the wrapper?
Okay, first song, interesting. I mean, I already know I'm not gonna understand everything that's going on here, obviously. I mean, it's very, like, the writing is very, like, complex and, kind of, like, you know, not very, like, direct. First of all, production, really nice. Kind of, like, jazzy. I like it, sounds good. The lyrics, I'm not too sure what they're saying. I wanted to look up who this is at the end. You mentioned like a name like oh wait, that's already the next song. I didn't notice. Okay, can I scroll down here? Kabiyezi? What is that? Okay, there's something that comes up, but it's in a different language. Meaning. He who cannot be questioned. It is equivalent to His Majesty or Her Majesty. Okay. Okay, wait. Huh. Wait, so... It's about some sort of like king, maybe? Talking about like... how well they treat me in the song is called Asylum. But what does it mean? Like, cause like... You see how well they treat me. Like, who are they? My own culture for cross roles and each other fossil energy. Occasional night visitors probably like mentioning like... Probably talking about like some sort of like luxurious house. What is this from actually? Maybe I can go on like Who Sampled or something to find out, because I'm actually gonna try and like understand it this time a bit. This reaction might be a bit long actually, so I don't know if I'm gonna do 2 albums today. If this is gonna be like, if I'm gonna look into this a lot. Billy Woods. Asylum, it comes up right away. I found it. It's from a movie called Kongi's Harvest. Okay, you can probably hear it. I'm not sure if you can.
You see how well they treat me? My own courtyard for private strolls. And in my chalet,
okay.
every possible amenity, not to mention the occasional night visitors.
Oh no, occasional night visitors is referring to something like... in a sexual way, I guess. I thought it was like people trying to break in or something, maybe. Because, you know, I've heard about that happening a few times. Either way, very interesting, yeah. Okay. That lyrics very like... very dreamy, made me think of some sort of like some like ancient castle-like building or something. Just like the end, kind of like the stuff of like I don't know who this is, but some stuff like this is like very much describing some sort of place. Right, I think that's pretty clear here. I'm not sure why it's called Asylum though. Like, am I even unmuted right now? Please tell me I'm unmuted. Okay, thank God I haven't been talking to myself for the past like 5 minutes. Okay. The property line. I've heard I've heard that avocado tree stuff before from Billy Woods, and what song was it? Wasn't it in Lead Paint Test? I think it was. At the end where it's like someone chopped down the avocado tree. I think I don't remember what it said. The hills are alive with landmines. This is so weird. I love this. Like, I don't know what's going on in these lyrics. It's just like climbing up a tree. Mara sent the gardener to look for me. Sky is a great place to hide. Locked up in your own house. Skeletons in the ground. When everything collapsed, he just melted into the crowd. Oh, that's referring to like the line before, I guess, because skeletons are in the ground, and when it collapses, you know, melting into the crowd of like people buried there, I guess. Damn, okay. Melted down the crown. Okay. Yeah. I don't want to check Genius to see what it means, because I think I have more fun looking at it myself and kind of like figuring stuff out and thinking about stuff. Damn, the first song is done and we've already... The video's already at 20 minutes. Okay. Next song.
Black astronaut, cop spacesuit and jet off my steps. Challenger launch, burning bright, burning dead, burning the firmament. Chore boy will catch the hit. Black astronaut, cop spacesuit and jet off my steps. Challenger launch, burning bright, burning dead, burning the firmament. Chore boy will catch the hint. Black boy burn crisp. Purse, black lips, black marionettes dance limp over the pit. The kindly ones distant as the winter sun. A mad woman whistling, you can hear it if you listen. That's that empty pipe hissing. That's him crying and twitching. That's the vanishing point in the distance. Between us, just the glass thickness. Cracked mirrors flash rictus. Skin pulled tight to the skull, that's the sickness. Seeping through my leaking windows and broke fixtures. Guess who in the vestibule like, you can't smoke that hair, mister. Nah, man, you can't smoke that hair. No hard feelings, no hard feelings, no hard feelings. It's scars when you done healing. It's walls topped with broken glass. I'll show you slum village. It's thoughts that come back from the grave again and again, grinning. It's winning, it's winning, it's winning, it's winning. Brother hopped out that new car smelling like no hard feelings. Aftertaste, bitter melon and lemon peelings. Heat rising, so it's high ceilings. I pay rent on the 10th like they stealing. Like they stealing. Like they stealing. Like they stealing. It's a nigga by the furnace in the basement of the building. After all that, she no-showed. The suite already paid for, so I toweled the door and smoked dough. Culture Kush crossed Jew gold. After a couple texts, I left it alone. Ice melted, but the champagne still cold. Channel flipping, clicking the remote. The home team losing at home. An attack on the train, persons unknown. Baking shows, cold cases solved and closed. I dozed, woke up and no hard feelings was all it said on my phone.
Damn. I mean, right away, production on this album so far is really nice. It's not really like anything like, I feel like every Billywoods album has like different production, right? You have like the new album, you know, the 2024-5 album, which is kind of like a horror movie. Well, at least in the first half, and then it kind of turns, it calms down a bit. You have Maps, which is kind of like, I think it's pretty relaxing to listen to it, like for the most part. It also has some jazz influences. You got Hiding Places, right? Hiding Places is just kind of like, I think it's really unique in its production. It's kind of like trippy and kind of like unpredictable. It has some crazy rhythms. Then you have Mine Who Will Be King, which is just it's just a bag of like kind of like a mixed bag of like different stuff, and I think it's impressive how that came out 2012. Especially with like songs like the production of Blue Dream, for example. The first 3 songs are great, stuff like that. It's crazy. What can I say? My throat is pissing me off so much right now, oh my god. Okay. Anyways, this song was great. The production of the song is really like, made me think of like, you know, Hermit and the Recluse. The Sirens. Orpheus versus the Sirens, I think. Which is also a side project of Ka. We were talking about him earlier. Remind me of some stuff of that, like kind of this continuous like wall of sound, with some like minimalistic drums, you know, like drumless rap pretty much. It's great. Right, like this reminds me of like stuff like like what is the song? Hades, I think. Either that or Golden Fleece, one of those two. Yeah, it's great. What can I say? From the production, from the lyrics, I didn't really understand much. I can't lie. It was about something. Well, I mean, okay. The last part was kind of about like what was it again? What was it? Yeah, like being in a suit and like having champagne and like some fancy stuff in general, I guess. I'm not sure what this means. This last part. I'm not sure what the first part means either. But I like reading it. I mean, there's some stuff about like rent in here, Heat rises so it's high ceilings. What could that mean now? That really interested me. I would love to think about this for longer, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna come up with anything. Heat rises so it's high ceilings. I'm trying to think, but nothing really comes to mind, I think. But I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I think, in all honesty, I do think that Billy Wood's like one of the best rappers, of the current day and age, I guess. Something like the writing, it's a lot about like history, about like important topics, and also like it's just written like. It's like a fucking puzzle that you have to like solve, I love it. It's really cool. I don't have anything else to say about the song, honestly. I mean, I loved it. I mean, just like the previous song, it's great. There's barely been any like Billy Wood songs that I haven't really liked, because like the production is always like super chill, the writing is always good, at least from the stuff I've heard. Even on Church, which was one of the albums that wasn't like that highly rated online and stuff, but it's still so good. Like, I might like it a bit less than like the other albums, but the production is still great. The lyrics are amazing. The way he raps is still great, and like every song pretty much. Yeah. Okay, let's just go to the next song. I feel like I'm not really getting much from this so far. From like the lyrics, I don't really understand them so far. So, Wharfs? Okay.
Waves on wharves, war washed the poor. Never broke again what he said on the farm. Next day they was gone. Back by nightfall and swung in the morn. Hung by daylight, the day was long. Sweet water out the dippers, salt in the mouth of a river. Mangrove thickets, man's soul was broken mirrors. False witness, wolf tickets. Nowadays scavengers come before the wolf finish. Teeth bare, bristling, they not scared, something different. The huts was empty, cold still warm in the kitchen. Cannibal tours, they came on all fours. Waterborne, eyes like jaws. Bones litter the beach, gnawed. Crack meat out the beast claws. Cannibal tours, they came on all fours. Waterborne, eyes like jaws. Bones litter the beach, gnawed. Crack meat right out the beast claws. Drums in the hills like sunset. The gun turret swing right to left. African queen on the ship's deck. Shipwrecked European swimming with the virus. Shot out like God's semen. Fuck the world, Pac screaming. Crack missions for the heathens. Boats listed from the stealings. Smoke drifted from holes in the ceilings. The swollen chiefs sit bickering while the meat crisp. The chiefs eat children, the grease drip. The meat rich. Down here it's just a muddy creek. Bend and twist, the bride hiss. The fat running rivulets, the fire spit. Cannibal tours, they came on all fours, waterborne, eyes like jaws, bones litter the beach nod, crack meat out the beast claws. Cannibal tours, they came on all fours, waterborne, eyes like jaws, bones litter the beach nod, crack meat right out the beast claws.
What? Okay. Well, I could understand the last part because I'm literally German, so talking about something like with like a colony and like cannibalism. I actually need to go back to that other song. Why am I on this song? Okay, wait, hold on. German colony. What does this word mean in English? I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. What does that mean? Okay, whatever. It's Wilhelm II. Something like a king. King Wilhelm II. They're standing in front of the leftovers of a house where something with cannibalism happened. Oh yeah, I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that sample's from. I gotta check who sampled. But I don't want to make this reaction like insanely long, so I'm just gonna look over this like a bit and then yeah. So I did not understand most of this. And also talk about like fabrics, I think, where it says like smoke drifting from holes in the ceilings. You know, like I don't know how these things are called, but like there's like these fabrics that emission like a lot of like smoke. I guess so that made me think of. And then I also like gun turrets swing right to left, African queen on the ship's deck. Is this about like colonization? I mean, it could be. Cause like we have like this, and then we have the thing about the German colony down here. Government provided that all foreign troops were withdrawn from the country. I'm not quite sure what this is about. Seems like it's about colonization for me. To me, I mean, not for me. Okay, close enough. The smoke, yeah. Interesting though. I like it. So the production on this was cool, but it got kind of old at the end, in my opinion. Like, you know, let's continue with the album, I guess. So I've heard the song, Salvage.
Observing the split-second decisions, quick to kill a murder. Child of God might stray away at times, though I'm still a servant. In the hood with the hoodlums where the killers purging. Niggas working with the agency making me really nervous. In the hills so far can't even get no service. Out of range learned the tricks to the trade and all the inner workings. Dug down in my soul and did some soul searching. All I found was a police report for a missing person. Every time I pay to connect, make a bigger purchase. Trying to run this bag up, fuck buying them bitches purses. Mirror image of the block, I paint a picture perfect. All father who art in heaven, all a nigga worship. Moving at a slow pace, I used to get discouraged. All gas, no brakes, never did reverse it. Freestyling on that road, never did rehearse it. On the janky promoters tour through the chillin' circuit. Where we at? Gang time.
Dre shot his uncle for beating his mom. Beat the case, started 11th grade like nothing was wrong. A few classmates made the news. Police pursuits. Reg flew off the dirt bike like a carton of eggs.
Yeah, that instrumental, like, I love the way it comes in. It's very, like, percussive. A lot of, like, interesting sounds going on. Reminds me of the, I have something that Billy Woods made. I think it was, the furthest will be the fucking song. The closest will be to the furthest planet song from the new album, kind of a bit. But maybe not that, I'm not sure exactly. Could be another song. But it's great. I love this production.
Back stuttering with the limp and a dent in his head. Beautiful dreams he said he had when he was dead. Twice on the table. On the bright side, they only gave him house arrest once they seen he disabled. Good lawyer. Some couldn't wait to kick their kids out. Others had to do it for a gang shot up the house. And he used to lock her little brother in his room and we fuck on the couch. Doggy, she didn't like to kiss on the mouth. Switch schools, the rumors was getting loud. Men hate women, make up lies and spread them around. I grew up on the line between north and south. I-95, 2 airports, triangle.
True.
Men hate women, make up lies and spread them around.
True.
I grew up on the line between north and south. I-95, 2 airports, triangular trade routes. Everything we say mispronounced, flipped and bounced. Use the wrong word on the phone, SIM cards are switch now. Superstitious, cut my face out the pictures. Apartment complexes, speed bumps for the stick-ups. Everything smooth, but the gun just hiccup. Central American Uber mentions in the bed of a pickup. Building prefab duplexes.
Oh yeah, fun fact about that. I just recently learned what that word means, and I did not know that before actually. Because in school we didn't really learn too much about history. I mean, we did kind of learn about like World War II, but we didn't really know, like, I mean, learn much about it, I would say. Or as much as we maybe should have, so people know about, like, what was going on. We kind of just talked about it, like, for, like, a few days, maybe. Should have been a bigger topic, in my opinion. It's very important. Or maybe I just didn't really pay attention back then because I was genuinely, like, really annoying in school. And always yapping and stuff. Could be that too. But when I recently listened to Table Negative, they have a song called that. Or maybe the opposite, I'm not sure. And it is actually a term from World War II times, to say it in a friendly version. Where they put other people below them and they called them the opposite of that word, which is, I'm not gonna actually say it, it's just the opposite. In English it means like, like the thing in the lyrics here means like above human, or like upper human, something like that. And yeah, that's what they used to describe themselves, and then they call other people the opposite of that. Mainly, of course, people like, you know, like gay people, black people, people from other countries in general. I'm pretty sure. I'm not exactly sure on which exact groups of people from which countries they hate on. I mean, Jews, of course, trans people, disabled people. All of these people, pretty much, they thought that they are above them. and that they are blessed to be white and stuff like that. It's pretty crazy. And I would love to say that I love that these times are over. I'm glad that these times are over, but they're not really over, sadly, because there's still a lot of people like that out here, which is quite unfortunate. I could talk about this for a long time, by the way. Like, I'm very interested in politics, and I don't know everything about politics, of course. I should know more about politics, in my opinion. I should probably start learning about history and stuff. Maybe find like an online series or something about history, by like an actual historian or something. Because I could still learn stuff. But I like to think that I know a lot of things, especially about like what's going on nowadays. Yeah, as I just said before, I don't know like everything about the Second World War and what happened there. I just know like a few things that like the kind of like basic things, I guess. Like who they hated against, you know, how it all happened. I know about the fucking what is it called in English? Oh my god, I hate this. I speak English pretty well, I would say. Especially for someone from Germany, I guess. I don't know. There's a lot of people here that don't speak that well. But I'm trying to think of this one word. Because someone tried to like bomb you know, the German leader guy from World War II. Someone tried to bomb him, but he failed. I think. I'll watch a video about it one day. That was very interesting. But yeah, this made me like this album's definitely I mean, of course, Billy able to make stuff about history, you know. I think I've read once that was it his mother worked in like in politics, or his dad, I think, I'm not sure. I could be mistaken here, but yeah, that makes sense, and that's why it's so interesting to me. That's what makes it like so interesting, because it's like a topic I can like relate with, and it's not like cheap writing, you know, like I don't know, what's like a political musician with like cheap writing, like some of the darky stuff I think is pretty cheaply written, you know, like most of it, I guess. And this is just more interesting. Oh my god, sorry, I'm yawning all the time. But I think this is great. Very interesting stuff on here. Yeah, we are literally like, I don't know, like 10-11 minutes into the album, and the video is 43 minutes long already. Yeah, this is gonna be a long one today, but I'm here for it, you know. I like talking about this stuff. This is like generally like something that interests me a lot. Okay, we were like around here.
Central American Uber mansions in the bed of a pickup, building prefab duplexes, human traffic like Department of Corrections, God the savages, fishbone necklaces.
No collar on my neck, no secret. Kamikaze jets, no leashes. Domino effect, no sequence. Holla at me, man, no meekness. No collar on my neck, no secret. Kamikaze jets, no leashes. Domino effect, no sequence. Holla at me, man, no meekness.
Gets in your blood, doesn't it?
What does?
Kingship.
I haven't noticed it when I bleed.
Kingship? Seems like it might have been from the same sample as the first song, maybe? From the same movie, I mean? Because it's like about like a similar topic and stuff. Huh. Okay, interesting. I like that song. I think it was good. I mean, I've heard it before, of course, a few times. The production is really good. Sounds like could literally be titled post-rap at this point. Because it's like just sounds like it's crazy. The production feels like very like avant-garde, experimental in a way. Very cool. Also sounds a bit like some oh my god, are we serious? Are we serious? Oh my god, are we serious? Sounds a bit like some like stuff you'd hear like a post-rock song. Like the sounds that we had. So that's why I said it sounds like post-rock. What is the title of the song? What does it mean? Let's read. A French word that translates to wild or savage depending on context. Describes untamed nature, unsociable behavior, or uncontrolled situations. Ah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I think this album is definitely talking about racism. Here and there. That's what I'm thinking, at least. I mean, the album title, you know, kind of being like, Aethiopes already pretty much explains that, I guess. Can I stop yawning? Moira, can I please stop yawning? Please let me stop yawning. Oh my god. Pain. Okay, that was the 4th song. We're like 1/3 through. Okay. That was really cool. As I said. The lyrics, I didn't really understand most of it. I mean, that's gonna be the case for most of this album. But if I do notice something, I will mention it like I did before with that one part. That one word that I was explaining. For those who are not aware. Okay. Yeah. The Doldrums. I have no clue what that is, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is the lowest rated song on the album. Probably gonna still be good though, because, you know.
Cold fryer full of old grease. You don't work, you don't eat. The wind didn't blow for a week. Birds fly east, searching for green. Open beaks in the nest. Money machines, fluttering. Flags covered as hags. It's not really moving if it's not moving fast. Mouth full of glass. Mouth full of glass. Water like a mirror. Cut the gas with precision scissors, bent to the task as if grave digger. When it was slow, cut each other's hair with clippers. Bullets cutting through dead air looking for victims. Vickers, VSM stamped on the ammunition. That's unusual though. Usually you sit there, the sun come and go, the moon float. Horses thrown overboard, kick fast, then slow. It don't really matter which. Thick mist, piff smoke. Draw straws from clenched fists, sinking ship. Human souls in the hole. He got the whole world in his hands, ice cold. Open them palms up, turn black as a ghost. Nothing ever happens till it do. Waterproof boots, almost new. Mom shook her head, you shouldn't wear a dead man's shoe. Nothing ever happens till it does. Muchos problemas if you don't have it for the plug. Time's up. Nobody ever really did it for the love. We exchanged time for drugs. Time piled up, but it was never enough. Time flies when you call a nigga bluff. Time ran down on us like the first of the month and dumped. Caught him lacking, waking up on a park bench a bum. Nothing ever happens till it do. Waterproof boots like new. Mom shook her head, shouldn't wear a dead man's shoes. Nothing ever happens till it does. Muchos problemas if you don't have it for the plug. In tight spaces, I learned not to speak. Submarines skirting mountain peaks. Fernando Po's Black Beach. Your many traders off the coast of Mozambique, pack bodegas, ock in the weeds, gold shimmering in the reef, African water in the links of the beast, the Carter 3 pour out a double park Jeep. The rain starts the minute I leave, at the corner the water waist deep. Nothing ever happens till it do. Waterproof boots. Waterproof boots. Nothing ever happens till it does. Muchos problemas if you don't have it for the plug.
Alright, interesting. I mean, I can see how it's like the lowest rated song, because this one was definitely also my least favorite one so far. I like the lyrics here. Production is... I would say production was fine on this. I didn't love it too much, but it's pretty good. I like the snares we had going on, and I'm actually curious now on how this production is done. Like, this doesn't really sound like... Oh my god, I'm gonna crash out if I keep yawning. This production is like... It sounds like it's done live, but maybe it's just, that's just because it's sample based, but like... I feel sleepy right now, but I'm not really, I don't know how to explain, but I don't know, like, sounds like the drums are like also like recorded live, but not sampled though. Like, I feel like this is like mostly done like live, or rather than being made inside of a DAW, I guess. I mean, damn, it's just very interesting. And I assume this one was also produced by Preservation. Let me see. Why do I have to yawn so much? Oh my god. Okay, wait. I'm trying to check. Yeah, this one was produced by Preservation. The one before as well. I'm just curious on Glow in the Dark Flowers. What did they produce? Oh, co-producer of the next song, actually. Interesting. So this song is alright. I don't really want to go into the lyrics too much because I didn't really understand it too much. But it's obviously about like oh, it's not really obviously about something. I feel like it's about like something related to water, something related to like drowning. With the like waterproof boots and the shouldn't wear a dead man's shoes, I guess. I don't know, that's all I got from this. Let's just continue to the next song, I guess. Which has 3 features, by the way. Whoa. Whoa, okay.
Quinine powder and alcohol stirring till dissolved. The future isn't flying cars, it's Rachel dollars all absolved. It's autonomous computers sending shooters back in time at the behest of defunct message boards. Translucent man of war tentacles caress my paramour, implore the bitch to be sensible. The slave master children all looked identical. True, the future is children, but whatever future you building already look miserable. Natural beauty, savage Fenty, we strip mine minerals. The trailer is the movie Bobby Digital. Said he had a vision, said he had a system, said he was the one true and living, said he had a mission, said we in a prison. Said he had a vision, said he had a system, said he was the one true and living, said he had a mission, said we in a prison.
I do a dance from age 6, I'm a simple machine. Hammer in the middle, pulling it from the extreme. The only answer is sit right in between.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Elucid on this production goes so hard already. Like the contrast is just there, you know, like the voice just fits to the like production. I don't know how to explain it. It's just, I don't know. I feel like Elucid's voice here fits a bit better than Billy Wood's voice even. It's great so far. I mean, we've only like, we're barely in, but.
My scalp by the hour it seemed. In a place called now by flowers and leaves. Black soap crack choke under Masonic sword. For where they tax no $2,000 reward. Found on the road dead, pulling cotton from dawn. Scary hour, every tick kicks canary. Travel box with it stepping with Daffler. Been the bitch 180, what she asked for. I've been playing in her ass more. Hand of God, slept walk from land of Nod. Heavy lidded past door, front tabernacle door, seeing everything.
Okay, what is Land of Nod? Because I've heard that in another Billy Wood song. The man who would be king. Still they fled to the land of Nod, Eden's something. Land of Nod, meaning. Okay, the phrase land of Nod is a playful idiom that means to be to be asleep or go to sleep. The part combines the biblical place name with the English verb nod as in nodding off. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, yeah. I didn't think of that. Okay, cool. Let me go back a bit. Cause, wait, actually, let me just restart this entire verse. This verse is so good.
Said we in a prison. I do a dance from age 6, I'm a simple machine. Hammering the myth, pulling it from the extreme. The only answer is sit right in between. She been playing in my scalp by the hour it seemed. In a place called now by flowers and leaves. Black soap crack choke under Masonic sword. For where they tax no $2,000 reward. Found on the road dead, pulling cotton from dawn. Scary hour, every tick kicks canary. Travel box with it stepping with Daffler. Been the bitch 180, what she asked for. I've been playing in her ass more. Hand of God, slept walk from land of Nod. Heavy lidded past door, front tabernacle door, seeing everything. Unknown pleasure from the belly sing. My name already ring. My neighbor never a word, but always listening. Thin wall, scream before word, no convincing them. I said he had a vision. Said he had a system. Said he was the one true and living. Said he had a mission.
Oh, that's
said
so cool how he's doing the chorus now.
Prison. Said he had a vision. Said he had a system. Said he was the one true and living. Said he had a mission. Said we in a prison. Said he had a vision. Said he had a system. Said he was the one true and living. Said he had a mission. Said we in a prison.
Metal netter in a love letter. Dove tears in the ink well for a dove feather. I make a dovetail when I spread the bill. Blood money or blood cells said it was a gimmick. Sex cells, the Lord said I must replenish. Get out my light, you already in my image. My Oscar so twinkle and glisten. Jeremy Scott's on my ankle, in prison. This the flow that got Ponzi scheme written all over it. Seen the ball of blocks flying, my pump fake a whole prison. Got infrared Jesus post jumping out the prison. Primary colors for prescription. I prefer my gluttony smothered in addiction. Subjugation is a mother of invention. Someone's pain is a motherfucker's pension. Your daddy was a rich man, stolen invention. Said he had a vision, said he had a mission. Said he was the one true and living. Said he had a system, said he had a mission. Said he had a mission. Said he had a.
Said he had a. Some niggas run when they see niggas running. Some niggas run and see. I be the latter. 4,000 years after King James claimed God's great. I said I'm flattered. Time hopping like Peabody and Sherm. Eyes bleeding like Giuliani. Speaking felt little concern. My imperfections impressive. Take L's to the chest like Laverne. Used to rock a tar baby perm. Rare rabbit habits. Moves documented by the coons. And all the gatekeepers walk pageant. Ooh, delicioso. Fresh madness. Steaming. Right up out the pot. No seasoning. Everybody wanna be the next big thing to pop out Mother Nature's gato breed. Spells, chants, incantations, readings. Yeah, niggas saw that. Niggas thought we was writing raps and we manipulated seasons. That's no cap and all caps at the same time. Messiah walks the same line, canonically and sonically. I was in the same mind. Don't need 4 or 5 G's to call shots like a landline. Straight in the spine, handle mine. Sidestepping like it's hammer time. Deep cut so fire that it catalyzes.
Yeah, might be a bit of an odd pick. I'm not really gonna go over the lyrics from this point on, probably not too much, unless I know something. Okay, let me lay it back, hold on. Might be a bit of a crazy take, but I think that's my favorite one so far. It's not really the one people love the most, but for me, it stood out because like the repeated chorus, I liked how like everyone else like repeated the chorus after the verse was done. The production is crazy. I love the drums are great. The like what is it, like a saxophone, like the was awesome. I love that. The bass is great. The verses are great. Oh my god, like Lucid's verse is actually insane. I can't lie to you. That's like the best verse I've heard so far from the Lucid. Or at least one of the best. The one on Baby Steps is also really good. And the one on like that one Bystander Effect by Gais Guevara, that verse is also great, but this one I think is my favorite like elusive verse I've heard so far. This one just stands out, like the way it flows with the production is like one thing, right? That's like amazing. And then the lyrics are also really good. I like the lyrics as well. So that combined is like overkill, you know. That's crazy. I love that. That's really creative. Yeah. That's pretty much what I want to say about the song. So I guess we can just move on to the next song. I'm way too excited. I'm way too excited now. I need to just listen more.
Black car on the back street, little me asleep on the back seat, low by street lamps in the blackness in between. My parents' argument picking up speed, in and out bad dreams. That's what they said when she saw him dead in the road. Now I know it was the shadow of them black wings. Unmarked followed us for 10 blocks. Nigga said if they try to make the stop, I'm fleeing. Brake lights bright red lit his face like a demon. We took a left, they went straight. We all laughed, but I seen it. Some had the trap in the trunk of the Beamer. Some kept the cracks up front so they could eat them. Some went through the windshield, some went to the precinct. Some got yapped out driver's seats and parking lots and left bleeding. Some things only make sense in their time. I paid $100 for the whip, so when police took it, I never paid, no, never mind. Easy come. From Mandeville to Sligoville, coughing, running around. Upsetting the town. From Mandeville to Sligoville, coughing, running around. Upsetting the town. From Mandeville to Sligoville, coughing, running around. Upsetting the town. They looking for the vehicle. Took the plates off, put it in his granny backyard, told her something believable. He got killed, it was still there for a year or two. I see it driving through, granny on the stoop. She never waved back. High grass, 4 flats forward with the front passenger door mismatched. Blacked out truck with the rifle rack, the hunter checks his traps. Baked car with the kill switch, gingerbread house full of abused kids. Inflatable sky dancer said no money down. Every sign said if you live here, you be home now. Asleep at the wheel, gently over the guardrail, flip heads and tails. One died, she survived, asked why, I replied, God's not real. Ducked the question in a hospital room full of flowers, I plucked the best one. In a world full of cowards, it's bound to be tension.
Fuck 23andMe, mom's an inventor. From our DNA to Cambridge, Mass, my fate, that's Skippy and Poulet. Dispatch from Venice, Holla Stacy and Kilgary. Tying Dakar, Mama Nia, Mali, and Obama property. Jump to Imperial Benin, 15th century. Trade routes heavy, break the bank like moose. Myth of gold, truth of plenty.
We still feed on dreams and need a remedy. Trauma, not an enemy. Perverse German woodcuts could have been truer. 3 heads on a jackal, fantastic creatures in Africa. Universalis cosmographia. Sebastian Munster, lion bastard. Wolfman in a speedo, cyclops and chest master. I first heard culture on the island of Gore, international herb. I was 12 years old, still could have gone au fait. So bless that day. And damn the last 3 centuries.
Holy shit. Wait, oh my god, what the hell? We got transitions on here? Oh, I wish I could understand more what it's talking about. I need to see a history teacher react to this album. That's something that my heart beats right now. Because then he could like explain and I could like watch along and I would be like, oh, okay, that's what that means, you know. But me, myself, I can't do that. I can't do all of that. Damn. I mean, the first half, it sounded really like about like a very personal story. I wish I would have understood it better, because I didn't really understand it all the way, but I just know about some, like, someone get killed, someone's making it look like an accident, something like that. That's what I got from that. I don't know, like, I was kind of just like trying to follow along, but it's pretty hard to do that. Second half, we had like the feature and the drums kind of picked up. I like that. That was cool. I mean, I would say the production overall in the song is good. I mean, production overall in this album is good. Okay, you can't. I just can't say anything against it. It's just sounds good. Like, I don't know. Like, there's nothing to complain about for me, except maybe like the one song, the doldrums being like a bit bland from production wise. But like, come on, like if you talk about production, Asylum, No Hard Feelings, War of Salvage, 9X, all of these songs so far, and Christine now as well, all of these songs that we had so far, they have been like a blast. Especially Salvage and 9X. Especially those 2 songs, I mean, come on. I haven't really been rating songs until now. I don't think I want to rate songs yet. I'm just gonna give an overall rating at the end. Yeah. What else? Last song, the feature at the end was pretty fine. I liked it. Let's talk about more history stuff, of course. Like, that's why I mentioned the thing of like the. I wish I could understand. It's just like, let's talk about some German stuff. Some like guy called Sebastian Münster. Who was that? Cosmo. I just saw something about Cosmograph. Oh. What did he do? What happened with him? There was one lyric. There was one lyric that was talking about, that was saying like that guy like, lying bastard. What did he say? What did he say? Okay, Jesus. Okay. So he made the Cosmographia. He wanted to provide a book. There were like 6 books. Of a description of the whole world, of everything that's in it. Okay. So maybe he put some like stereotypical stuff in there or something like that. I don't know. I can't find about anything that could be like Titus lyrics. But like, that was a while ago, and people back then said a lot of wild things. So I mean they still do. But like especially like these like important people that went on history books, you know. So maybe something like that. I'm not too sure. And then also like what does this mean? Perverse German woodcuts could have been truer. What does that mean? German woodcuts. I think I might know something. What is it talking about here? Three heads on a jackal. Wait, hold on. Fantastic creatures in Africa. Oh, went back to the start. Okay, why did we do that? They represent a major pillar of European printmaking originating in the 15th century. This labor-intensive relief technique was revolutionized in the 16th century by... Oh shit, we're getting into the city I'm from. By Nuremberg's Albrecht Dürer. Damn. Yeah. I'm from there actually. Like, no, I'm not from there, but like I live like pretty much there. I'm not gonna dox myself, of course, so you know. Who elevated it to an independent fine art form. The tradition later defined stark, expressive 20th century German expressionist movement. I'm not too sure about what that's about. I'm not like too locked into like art stuff. I just know I have like a joke going on with one of my friends, where we always say that like Albrecht Dürer looks like Jesus, because they, for some reason, like if you look at images of the two, they look like a bit similar. Not like 100%, of course, but like low key. I don't know much about Albrecht Dürer. He could have been like a weird person. I'm not too sure about it. I'm not too sure about that. I just know there's like a few pictures of him. There's like a few pictures, like the popular ones. Like there's mainly like two. So there's this one. Can I show this on stream? Wait, let me see. Let me see if I can download this real quick and put it up on stream. So I wouldn't have thought I'm gonna get into this guy today, like on stream, because how the hell, like what? That's so random. But basically, this is supposedly like a portrait of him. I don't know exactly where this originates from. Okay, why is it so big? Are we serious right now? Are we? Oh my god, are you serious? Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Oh god, that's scary. Okay. Let me make this smaller. I can make it smaller. Okay, now pretty much. Okay, here we go. No, I want to fit on screen. Okay. Oh my god, come on, bro. Here you go. So that's this guy, right? That's like, I think it's self-portrait, or like not a self-portrait. I think, I'm not actually sure what is that image from. What is that image? Let me try and find out. Okay. Oh yeah, it's a self. Not really a portrait. It's like a self depiction, something like that. Which is actually made on wood. That's kind of crazy. What? And it has like it should have a signature somewhere. Can't really see it. It has like the one thing on the left, which is his monogram apparently, which it's basically this thing over here. That thing right there. on the left of his head, and then the year where it was made, which looks something like 1500. Yeah. I mean, that being on wood is crazy. I would have never guessed that. But that's basically this guy, right? That's basically the guy. That did all of like the early German woodcut stuff. Yeah, let's continue. Before we get too much into like fucking the history of my city and some people that lived like 500 years ago. Wait, no, I have to listen to the transition. Okay.
The Gore International Herb. I was 12 years old, still could have gone au fait. So bless that day. And damn, the last 3 centuries. Go down. Go down.
Time to be bold, screaming in a demon Creole, knowing that the native is the way to see our people, as if through a peephole, that the evil stay trying to keep close. Shit is hard, but regardless, the gods is giving cheat codes. Not the cheating on some P-rolls, that's the fuck the fame with a lust for shame, not adjust the game D-rolls. Nick of time, kick a rhyme, tell them we know, yelling why y'all trying to trick the hood, whip them good, Devo.
Multiverse Benzino, roll back on a black Pegasus, Medusa's head in his sack, Senegalese twist, snaking out the bag. I come bearing gifts, rat fleas, K-bats, black exorcist. Clarence 13X had the white girl sick, shimmy down the steps with the wink. Yakubian experiments gain a function in the kitchen sink. The stage plot was 108 mics, 2 centrifuges, a HEPA filtered glove box, brand new offline computers.
Simulation rebooters, new version I'm gunning for light, the voice useless. Was all a stab in the back, he too brutus. Brutalist blue boys moving, they shooting. Nothing new, Google Chrome if confusing. Welcome home to the truth, big crime proof, it's a ruse. You a feeder what I use, throw the deuce. Come and hang with the gang, all time slang on a cruise. Say indelible with a crew, fucking you.
My fight different, tight twisted, begging a nemesis and flight gripping. Night flipping, pegging a Pegasus, I'm a fiend. Addiction is diction, regular, reckless. Halloween type of victim is sticking eggs in your crevices. Gun 'em good, till understood that some cat should quit scrubbing your ass after running a bathroom and badness. Y'all coming with plots, setting up savage shit, I'm Brad Pitt. What's in the box, giving them rap legit.
You lunch in the box, baby don't talk, run, hoof it. Make it all stop, eminence front talk, butcher. Good in the crunch, you know this bunch more crooked. Raising the rays, up a collapse and start cooking. Better be quick, I'm on the last clip, sweating. Front to the flames, back to the black pit. Weapons, steadily aim, couldn't be tamed, too reckless. You entertain, we bring the game true.
Toxic Avenger out here gaslighting, cadavers shudder with lightning. Villages apathetic, so crowd sounds is piped in. The film black and white, who better to play the niggas than white men? Mexican meth in the old west. The play within the play was G. Depp as Macbeth. Ashanti gold on Queen Elizabeth's neck. Scarification across both breasts.
Wow, okay. Production right away really good. Love it. I did not understand the lyrics again. Of course. That's just how it's gonna go, you know? Damn, we're only on some 8. Okay, I gotta hurry up. Honestly, like, come on, bro. I'm getting tired slowly. I've heard of Macbeth before. I don't really know what it is. Let me check it. William Shakespeare's tragedy. Oh, okay. Interesting, because there's an album by Leibach which is called Macbeth, and they're like, for those who don't know Leibach, they are a bit of a crazy band. They make martial industrial music, and they've been around for like 40 years at this point. And also they did some crazy stuff, like they got hunted down by police on a concert because they displayed like a message against the president. I think at least they played in North Korea. They played a concert in North Korea, where they kind of made fun of the North Korean government. That's some stuff they did, for example. It's crazy. This was a nice song. I like this song. But I do need to continue.
swimming in palm oil out here. King of all blacks, I ain't human hearts. I let things fall apart. Motor cars rusting in the garage. Grenadillas wild in the yard. Vons climbing burglar bars. The roof fell in on guards. It's full of stars. I swam in the dark. Sun fled, moon large. Fire leaped from Perry's black art. Slash and burn, the past is never far. Reaching with chopped arms, locked hands, no spare parts. The band played, those were the days I watched them hang. I ate red in the stadium stands from crumbling balustrades. I watched them dance like drill rappers.
You overlooked something. You heard your price. It's rather high. How high? Gallows high.
They grew fat and famine. On mortarless fortresses lie abandoned. Alien monoliths still standing. Panting. Super 8 put a candle in a skull for a lantern. Light a Dutch in Harlem, Amsterdam, steps of a mansion, speaking Afrikaans, British accent, I want mine from back when Tembe said the wind get the ashes in the end, bruv. The gorillas severed every inoculated limb, left them with stubs. Cigarettes on the Nile, bought the house and tore it down, all your yesterdays in one neat pile.
The will of the state is supreme. Destiny has entrusted in our hands the will of the state. The will of the state is supreme. Destiny has entrusted in our hands the will of the state. The will of the state is supreme. Destiny has entrusted in our hands the will of the state.
No pictures, no touching the strippers. Don't come around with no glass slippers. Gas lamps, gas masks, rain slickers, glass lands, the unslaved nigga, Moorish bandits, Moorish science, a tangle of tangents, get you a pistol if you want your prayers answered, holding court, the whole breast heavy as gourds, milk rancid, standing downwind of the homeless encampment, find my way home, white man left the lamp lit.
The pistol burned me on this misty journey. So parallel, paradise, postcarded vigils. Yeah. Missile launch and redemption. Church faculty sniper bullets, quest for the king and mosh pit. Bleeding marksman. Bloody footprints. Ran from crime scene, crooks involved. The carousel ridden backwards. Exorcism, possession of the cookie jar.
I have reason to believe that a press photographer might find his way into your retreat in spite of all our precautions for your privacy. A foreign journalist, one of the best. I have seen some of his work, the work of a genius.
I don't like being photographed. It would be a most unwarrantable intrusion.
Okay, nice transition. Right away, I didn't like that last verse, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, like the pronunciation of some words is like, I'm not a big fan. Like the verse by, who is it? Fatboy Sheriff? Yeah. Wasn't a big fan of that verse. Production on the second half also kind of like weird. I don't know how to think about that. First half was great though. I would say I would like the song, but it's one of my least favorite ones so far. Yeah. Is that what to say about anything else? I mean, Billy Woods was cooking, of course. But yeah. Just gonna kind of like speed things up a little now. We got Despot, yes. Yes. We got Despot first.
Money went, same as it came. Money spent, it was all pocket change. End of the day, day traders make minimum wage. Pennies on the dollar once it's all said and paid. Penny stock, stocking cap pulled over the face. Out of habit, the president's facing the same way. Somebody made a killing, I just dug the grave. Capital gains and gains. Skim the indictment for old cold names. Lil Sambo grinning on a can of pomade. Dueling banjos, open the stock exchange. Paper chasing it hard to stay on the same page. No hard feelings to turn the phrase. Twain adapted for the stage. A lifetime in the game. Now the league folding, contracts voided. Muhammad Atta flying the ointment. It's hot on these streets, monsieur. I might shoot an Arab. If it's hot on the beach, the plug just jet to Paris.
1 in a million makes a killing off the curb. 999,999 in the dirt. A sign above my head to count how many patrons served. Every time the number flips, somebody get what they deserve. God is watching, but I guess he got a lot of cheeks to turn. Ain't no shoulder colder once the fire die from bridges burn. Keep your mind off what is mine or you'll be smiling on a shirt. It ain't ever over cause the fat lady forgot the word. Rain or sleet or famine and disease, I'm in the streets, stepping with a reason. Somebody deceased, dangling from each necklace, stuck inside the belly of the beast. She 40 weeks pregnant, might pull out the hammer, hit your knees and check your reflexes. Feeling like $1 million, all 20s. And all I got is time, and I heard that this shit's money. So you can count on me if you ain't in a big hurry. If you got mouths to feed, I'ma make sure they stay hungry. God bless the child that took yours and got away with it. Won't testify if he caught, and Holiday did it. Thought all this time that he bought was what he take with him. Fiends take the drugs and have dreams with his face in them. If you want it on the arm, I charge an arm and a leg. And every other body part until there's none of them left. They say they'll miss you when you gone until they find out they next. Cause every dollar that you drop is stacked on top of their heads. If you want it on the arm, I charge an arm and a leg. And every other body part until there's none of them left. They say they'll miss you when you gone until they find out they next. Cause every dollar that you drop is stacked on top of their head.
Okay, do we keep it going? Let me just real quick say I like that song. Despot absolutely cooked on this again. I mean, I don't know, I just checked on Despot. I think he has no albums released, only a few singles. Damn. It's been on like 12 albums or something. By like Run the Jewels, Blood Orange, LP, Billy Woods, some other people. Man, that's crazy. Despot is I've heard 2 verses of him now, and it's great. Great stuff, absolutely great. Yeah. Just a good song, I would say. I don't have much to say about this. I just kinda wanna like get on with this now, cause like I've been on this for a while, but I'm still gonna like read through it, pay attention of course, so yeah. If I have anything to say, I will say it, of course. Right. Okay.
One thing at a time. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Yeah. Life gave me lemonade. I poured my spirit of choice. The tree's weapons grade. It's not that I'm noise. UN inspectors upstairs. I'm trying not to make a noise. Wave one hand like all that gotta get destroyed. I see how your man move, all him raps is null and void. Disregarded. The game thick with con artists and hucksters. Flip a cardboard box, they call money social justice. That's a no from me, beloved, and the rhymes is mostly rubbish. I get it. You trying to pay the rent, but that's not black empowerment. That's you trying to pay the rent. Niggas got a lot of nerve, I give them that. But I don't believe a word I see through the act. I see how you try and switch up the past. Before you come for me, brother, make sure you stop the gas.
Pull up your fits, let them wear it.
Yeah.
Check it out. Now there's a bomb at the end of this fuse, and now we bringing it to you live. Ghetto Network News. Live if you wanna live. Now you get what you want. Do you want more? Now you get what you want. Does you want more?
I came to the end, or at least my finish, and they said 3 wishes. It was dark, but I could see a fire in the distance. See parables of 3 in every other inference. Thinking that night in Chinatown, we got in the party, I still don't know how. Smoking cigars across from Dr. J, mine was full of haze. Everything was free. One spoke English, the other Portuguese. Bed had a canopy, blood red lips, and a gap in her teeth. Oh, the things we should have did. Give me a Thanksgiving while we all still live. Auntie Carmen's cornbread, I cooked the bird, carved the pig. Manel said bow our heads and Auntie Uni wing. I listen to them talk while I'm washing dishes at the sink. My sister drying. That night Uni was crying so quiet. Let me hug her this time, I'm so tired. And for the last I paused, looking back at the road I walked. They said come now, it's one more.
Not a good song. Not a good song. I wasn't the biggest fan of the feature, but it was fine. I didn't mind it. Alright, now we got 2 more songs left. Remorseless. Yeah, I generally feel really sleepy now, I'm not gonna lie. This reaction has been going for 1.5 hours for a 40-minute
offering
album.
in the desert, shining city up on a hill. I burned it like Nebuchadnezzar. This world hard to even take its measure. 3 rooms filled with ink and treasure. Still strangle the king, cause it's now or never. It's a freedom in admitting it's not gonna get better. Washing your hands of people you know forever. I'd be a liar if I feed surprise or go eat where it's tethered. Treat African proverbs like Vegas flyers. I float above the peasants. Too clever by half. Halftime down 20. I'm not that good at math, but common sense I got plenty. It's fucking over. In person, these rappers' watches look tempting. The chain say envy, but PTSD keep me counting, never spending. My accountant is a head full of bad memories and sad endings. It's all payment pending. I'm not concerned with generational wealth, that's its own curse. Anything you want on this cursed earth, probably better off getting it yourself. See what it's worth. The photograph of young Tutankhamun. Spaghetti links tangled like ramen. Everything behind the mask rotten. I tell people I keep it so you're not forgotten, but that's cap. I thought pillars of salt, but she too smart for looking back. Mid-80s in the rear view of a gold Mercedes. Midday sun make the crocodiles lazy. Money phone pocket dial, run come save me. Sweet old ladies poisoning pigeons in the park. For a lark, make mine strychnine. Life is a zip line in the dark. Spare me the hallmark, Karl Marx. I was in the Dollar Tree break room playing cards for quarters. Stop loss posters on the walls, brick and mortar. I watched the planet from orbit, remorseless.
Great song. I'll keep it playing to the next song. It's good, I like it. Production is really relaxing. It's definitely talk about something. I just, I said it before, I'm not like gonna know everything about what's going on here. Yeah, I like keep playing.
And decree number.
The emotional affair was the best, intoxicating. Let's not ruin it with sex, relationship, doctor, patient, kush cake like LASIK. Resting bitch face, breastplate, Wonder Woman bracelets. You could shoot arrows all day, kid. Heart scrawled in wet pavement. Ozymandias is the wavelength. Here today, gone tomorrow. Sorrow, white rum in my sorrow. Something old, something new, something borrowed. Blew a stack on oysters piled like Kilimanjaro. Crostini, charred avocado, draped in lardo. Still got no quarrel with them Viet Congs. Speak sepia tones. Everyone I know is gone. No stigmata. They put nails through arms. Temple grand and keep the cattle calm. Side saddle took Carrie to the prom. Joanne Chesimard. Windows open, nights warm. Power cuts, no ice, so the Cuba Libre strong. Fire in the cane fields. generational trauma. At the museum, eyes glassy from the pain pills, me and her in the diorama. Sugar, molasses, rum, sun blasted, bastard, son. Some laughed, some slumped aghast at what we done. Sugar, molasses, rum, sun blasted, bastard, son. Some laughed, some slumped aghast at what we done. Sugar, molasses, rum, sun blasted, bastard, son. Some laughed, some slumped aghast at what we done. Sugar, molasses, rum. Sugar, molasses, rum.
One of my favorites from this album. Well, as I said, I'm gonna try and get this over with pretty quickly now. Spent a lot of time on the first few songs. I think it's great. I think this album's great. It's definitely in my top 3. I'll give it an 8.5 to a 9, I would say, for now. I like this. I would say I like this a bit less than History Loves Solve Me, and a bit less than the new album, but I like it more than Maps, Hiding Places, and the other ones I've heard. Or basically just Church, I think, yeah. Okay, well, oh my god, I'm feeling so tired right now. Thank you for watching, okay. I think this was very much worth my time, even though I didn't understand most things. I will probably watch a reaction to this to understand it better, maybe. Maybe there is some, you know, I'm gonna lay it down for a bit now. Maybe I'll fall asleep, who knows. So good night everyone who's watching this, and thank you for watching. And goodbye, Twitch people. Damn. 1 hour and 40 minutes almost for a 40-minute album. That's pretty good.